Hey folks, so I'm all snugly, comfy in my little blankie. Um, anyways, sorry for the peep show. I wanted to first advise you guys if you hear any like that. This piggybacks my last video. The people are acting strange. I don't know what's going on, what's on the street, but I think I know. I think I know what's going on, and it's really hard to touch on this subject because I lightly talk about it and then people don't pay much attention to it. But there's something about the vaping and there's something about the THC vaping. And I've said this before. It's giving a psychosis effect on the pineal gland, which tricks the mind to, like kind of like putting people in a I don't know how to explain it. But psychosis is a form of where you can't tell the difference between reality and metaphysicality. It's my neighbor outside. Oh. Anyways, so be careful, folks. Be careful of what you consciously put in your body, and then how many times do you put that in your body? Like even for me, when I take vitamins or medications for the body. I always talk about my illness, and I get nervous about taking that stuff all the time. So, but on to topic. I really want to talk about the Ring of Fire and this Christmas eclipse, Ring of Fire. And it's very interesting to me because when whoever they are, who entitle these moons, moon cycle. Who are they? I really don't know. But all of a sudden, there's always a name, a title of something. And I even thought there was going to be a cold moon. A cold moon is what they call it. When it becomes a full moon, it's going to be all blue. So now we have the hot, cold synchronicity as we had in the beginning of the year. If you guys have been following a couple other videos, we've been talking about cold fire, hot ice. We've also been talking about blood moon phases. And if you guys are paying attention to the movies that are coming out, like i.e. the movie Last Christmas, that just the trailer just came out for that one. And I was like, that's weird. Because the song is called This Christmas, isn't it? This Christmas you gave me a heart. Last year you gave it away. There was another movie that had a reference. I can't remember. There's a couple titles, and Jumanji had a reference. All these movies talk about like an end period of something finishing off by Christmas time. And I've even said this in a video before where I try to foresee January of 2020, and sometimes there's nothing there, and then sometimes there is something there. I have a birthday in January, and I kind of want to get to my birthday, but at the same time, if the ascension happens before then, I would rather much celebrate my birthday after the ascension. Or, that didn't make sense. I would rather celebrate the ascension rather than. Anyways. So Ring of Fire, I was thinking about if this is like a subliminal message. California to what? I can't think. It's at the southern side of Asia, east side of Asia. I'm sorry. You have Japan, China, Alaska, Hawaii, and some parts of South America in the Ring of Fire on our global map. And so I was thinking earthquake, possibly an earthquake, because they're saying this is like um, a rare Ring of Fire, and also too in the powers that shouldn't be, all the dark forces and the entities and masonry and everything, they all look forward to this Ring of Fire event. This has been building up for a long time. That is their icon, which is the Ring of Fire. They use it in everything. It also symbolizes the shape of Saturn. So this is all a whole unfolding, and I think by you guys hearing me talk about it, I think now it's starting to register and make sense that this is a very serious Christmas and a very serious pivotal moment in our cosmic history. And I don't know, I think I'm just gonna lock myself indoors. I'm not going outside at all. But I was also saying in my last video that I've been feeling like the 3 days of darkness plays out somewhere during this whole eclipse thing. And by 3 days, it doesn't necessarily mean 3 24-hour periods. It could mean 3 total hours, because days were hours back in those times. Hour was the day. We also have a delay of 2 years. If you guys have been following a lot of different signs and information, we have had a time loop for the last 2 years. 2017, there was the Revelation 12 sign in September. That was the 23rd. There was a pause. And then this year, September 23rd, 2019, we kind of sort of Mandela affected back into 2017, picking up where we left off. Some of us had different homes. There's been a shift in our lifestyles, but it's still like the timeline of, because even for me, my work schedule is exactly what it was in 2017. I don't have those extra hours that I had in 2018. So there's definitely something weird. There's always been something weird. And that's really all like I like to share with everybody, is that you pay attention to these things, but don't let it take over your life. Don't let it ruin your enjoyment of, we all have to look forward to those things that we are so gratified about in life. We always have to look forward to being encouraged and being inspired. And I'm going to start putting that more in my videos, because it is words for wisdom, and without encouragement, what's wisdom, you know? But yes, we're relating back to what I said earlier in the video. Just be mindful that there's just something weird going on with people, and I'm trying to figure it out so that way I can do my part in spreading the word that something just doesn't seem right, that people are, it's kind of like zombie-ish. It's this mumbling, ranting to themselves, but there's no one else around. Or there's like a interaction with people, but they're not consciously talking to you. So that's what I mean by psychosis. It's like there's another parallel reality that the person is in and cannot recognize that they are in that. They're not making any sense. So I just witnessed it today even. I went to the corner market And I'm seeing this guy pushing a truck. And not in the driver's seat, but in the passenger seat is the person who hopped over from the driver's seat to steer the car from the passenger side. And I'm thinking, okay, so how are you going to push the brake if you need to stop the truck from rolling backwards? You know, I'm just like, I'm trying to make sense of the whole situation, but I'm telling you guys, like, that intersection, I don't know, it's attracting something very weird, and it's flooding over. So just be mindful, be careful of your whereabouts, people, and I don't know, stone yourselves up. Like, I'll show you guys my stones. Bloop. So I have my Himalayan salt crystal, which is in the salt lamp, sorry, in the middle. Usually that's on in the early evening time, and have all my stones around it. So that way I can charge my stones. Let's say if I want to leave for an hour, go to the market, I get to charge my stones. Sometimes in the afternoon, I like to meditate with my Himalayan salt lamp on, so that way my crystals and I can all have the same frequency. But whatever you guys got to do to charge up, to guard yourselves, that's what we all need to start doing. So anyways, it's late. I need to wrap this up. Let me know what you guys think about the strangeness and the Ring of Fire and the connections to, is something going to happen in the Ring of Fire? Will I have to inflate my air mattress in case, you know, we get an earthquake? Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you in the next video.